It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
See what kind of paper has to be
talk to Art if you want to get that done.
Yeah, if you need to contact Spooky, you need to talk to Arturo. He's his secretary, so.
Oh, wow.
This is for everyone. If you want to contact Spooky at MIC Furby, just ask him the question and he'll relay it for you. He's very good at that.
Oh, Arturo's the Girl Friday in that business?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
With special guests from around the fighting game community.
Is he going to answer? Yeah, no?
Honzo?
Oh, hey. From the dead. Oh, you crying? What happened?
I forgot it was Tuesday. And my phone's charging.
You are a terrible bison. How do you forget it's Tuesday?
The worst part is you retweeted the tweet that said it was tonight. You retweeted it.
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
It worked.
Yay.
What's up, everybody?
Shut that audience up.
It's really loud. Holy crap.
Oh my god, I can't hear. Okay.
The crowd is too much.
We're too famous. How you guys
It's
doing?
like the anti announcement of Capcom.
Dicapri?
Decapre.
How do you say her name actually?
I think, isn't that Decapre?
DiCaprio?
DiCaprio?
Is it coincidental that Leonardo DiCaprio did not get an Oscar and then Dicapri was released?
I want to say it wasn't a coincidence that Cammy got nerfed and then got a Cammy
It's
clone.
the show that sucks, number 70, with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo. Follow us on Twitter at HarrisonSBA. Don't follow me. Anyways, as I rudely interrupted you again. We have the announcement. They have the 5th character guy announced. Oh my lord. Oh me Jesus. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Holy moly. And no one cares.
You know, I'm really glad I said for a while I haven't been hyping myself up for the character. Because I knew it was going to be bad.
What, like, Capcom had a lot of options, true, but what can you expect? Like, they don't have that much money to spend on the game. They're going to use a palette swap, and it's not like palette swaps are bad.
No.
It's not, it's just people are just like, I want more characters for fan fictions and shit. I know what you guys want. But
I think it's just like the worst timing ever.
yeah, because Cammy's really broken. That's the only reason.
Cammy is so really broken, and it's right after ESGN TV, where there was 3 Cammies, and it was just a week and a half long of just Cammy mirror matches.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to see that, and then it was just right after that, they released this character.
Yeah. That's the whole thing about it, is people just have, you know, they get triggered when they see anything resembling Cammy, and there's like, ah. But I think her moveset's pretty cool. It's a little interesting.
She has
wacky.
really faster, like a lot faster normals, it looks like.
Yeah, she seems like a rushdown character, tricky rushdown.
But she's a charge character.
Exactly. So only.
But she has a stupid target combo.
I didn't see a target combo.
Oh, her target combo is crouching medium, stand roundhouse.
Okay.
And that reaches, like, obviously the roundhouse is going to connect every time because
Yeah.
you know how far away her roundhouse hits. So you can't ever focus against her, even though she's a charge character.
That's true. Yeah, she's gonna be a monster.
Yeah. Like, stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. she's
Yeah.
So if you guys want to do well, you should actually probably play her, because she seems to be pretty good. And I think she's going to blow up people initially really hard, and then it'll temper a little bit. But I think day one she's like super top tier.
Super top tier.
Super, like Fuerte tier. Day one vanilla Fuerte.
She just looks really hard hitting.
That too.
All of her mix-ups are just kind of, it looks like just one hit. But who knows what it's going to end up
Yeah,
with.
because they
You
can
never
always
know.
change. They can always change it.
Yeah.
But everything else in Ultra looks good. Looking
Yeah, I'm
good.
like, okay, we're still forgetting that we're getting online trading mode,
Yeah.
which is awesome. We're getting, you know, the select edition or whatever, so we can have fun when we want.
whenever.
If you buy the game, you get all the costumes and everything. So, you know, if you're just new to the game, you get everything right off the bat. You don't have to worry about, you know, paying an extra $40 like everybody else did to get the costumes.
I didn't spend $40. How many costume packs did you download?
Well, I got the 25th anniversary collector's
Before that.
edition. All the ones with Cody.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. If it didn't have Cody, I didn't give a shit. And the worst part is Cody was like one of the last alternates to be released because you know how they would release all of them.
Yeah, it is the
Yeah,
packs.
it would be the end character. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yep.
That's funny. But yeah, so that happened. That was pretty cool. Final round happened. If you guys were under a rock, I believe it peaked at like 50K viewers or something.
Yeah.
It was something crazy.
It
I was traveling.
It barely like went over 50K.
That is insane though. For a major outside of Evo, for one stream to have 50K viewers.
Yeah, one stream.
Is
I think that's the more
unheard
important
of.
part. Like, you know, I think for NCR last year we had like, 30 plus or something like that, but that was with 2 streams. And that wasn't obviously finals day.
Yeah, but
And then what, SCR had like 40 or something?
they had around 40.
Was that for one stream?
Yes.
Okay. So, I think the announcement helped him out a little bit, but honestly, I don't think it helped him out that much.
No, I really don't think it helped people. Some people were staying up just to watch it, but those people who were dedicated enough to stay up just to watch a reveal for a character were dedicated enough to watch the entire grand finals.
Yeah.
So doesn't matter. Like, I don't think that reveal helped them that much. It just means the matches that final round were so good that people just
they
wanted
were
to stay up.
incredible.
They were great. I didn't even get to watch Street Fighter, and I heard a bunch of good things about it.
All Saturday was like, like, you didn't really miss anything. I felt like.
Well, I was.
I know you were there, but like, I mean, I felt like I definitely watched 3 or 4 hours of Street Fighter, and every once in a while there'd be a good match. But once they got into like top 32, that's when it really, like, every single match I felt like was intense.
Yeah. Marvel was equally hype. I didn't get a chance to watch most of the matches, but the ones I did see were crazy.
I heard
and
some
people-
guy was like just taking out people or something.
Okay, so I can tell you the story of Marvel this weekend. So Marvel was a very odd tournament in that everyone lost except like people that were up and comers, I guess. So the old guard kind of got taken down, and the new cats came in, and you're like, oh, new cats, like, I don't know, like Marvello and stuff. No, it's like new cats, like Fuzzy Kips. I always mispronounce his name. Fuzzy Cups, Fizzy Cups, Fizzy Cups.
I've actually
I always confuse his name. Sorry, Fizzy Cups, who plays.
He's hella good.
He's amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
I played him in. We played like first to 5, and he beat me 6-2, and it was really bad.
Yeah.
It was terrible because
He
he plays
a goofy
Spencer.
team, right?
He plays Spencer, Frank West, Dante, which isn't that. It's not a bad team, but it's very like it's really just Spencer with Cart and Jam Session, which is pretty manageable
Yeah.
if you have the right assist. But if he hits you, you're dead, and he's
then-
level 5 Frank.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and then he has an incoming with level 5 Frank, and you have to deal with that. It's such a strong flowchart, and such a strong, I don't want to call it a gimmick because it's not, but if you think about Phoenix as you're pumping meters into Phoenix to get her godlike, get her to her optimal state, you're pumping 5 meters, and people can steal it from you. But this is like, for Frank West, it's the opposite. You just pump meter into him, and I'm good now. Like, you don't have to wait. They can't steal it from you. You're just good then. You just need a hit. That's all you need. So I feel like I don't get why people pick Phoenix teams when you could just level up Frank. Because Frank's just a complete character, and he's ridiculous with any assist level 5.
Yeah.
But
That and he still got life too. Like, I feel like if the team, he can go anywhere on a team. Except Point obviously is going to be really freaking hard to find a team.
Point's not good.
Okay, well, he can at least go on second. There's a
Yes.
lot of teams where you can DSC, just like, Nova or Scroll, just like any of those
He's
super
optimal
basic
second.
characters, yeah.
He's optimal second.
Uh,
But his assist too is great. Frank West's assist it has, it doesn't have a hurt box in the very front, so it can just bowl through things, and it's
But it-
really great.
keeps you locked down
That
for,
too.
at least 1 or 2 mix-ups.
And that's all you need. It's really
Yeah.
all you need. But yeah. So that was Fizzy Cups coming out from Arizona. Surprised everyone. He 3-0'd Justin Wong, and he just took out a bunch of people. We also had an outstanding showing from Esteban. I forget his sponsor's name. EM, I think. Wolf. Esteban is a hacker player from Mexico, and he destroyed everyone this weekend. He took out Ray Ray and a number of other players, so it's really good to see, Esteban
BS Physics.
leveling up. Yeah, Killer Kyver's Physics Cups. But, yeah, so Esteban really stepped it up. Always good to see him, Wolf, come out. And there was another player, I'm forgetting now. Oh yeah, it's Full Schedule. Why did I forget him? Full Schedule kind of broke out this tournament, even though he's been well known in the Marvel scene, I guess, for around 2 years now. Because the CEO I went to, I played him, and there was whispers around like, oh my god, this guy is the white Marlon Pie. He's doing stuff Marlon Pie doesn't do. And I was like, no, that's... And he was doing things back then that no one was doing, like burn feint overhead stuff. Only Crisis was actually trying to implement, but Crisis doesn't have the hands for it. But he was doing burn kick feint, instant overhead, stuff like that back in the day, like 2 years ago. So he was ahead of the curve, really. And he always did well. And I played him. He was really good. He just didn't get a lot of exposure. I mean, last CEO, I believe, it was either last or 2012, he actually beat F-Champ, But people just don't know about it.
Yeah.
But, so this tournament was his, coming out party. And he's like, hey, guys, buttons. I got buttons. And he kind of destroyed everyone. He played besides, I guess, who did he lose to? It was...
I mean, I'd have to say it's either PR Barrow or Chris G.
It was PR Balrog and F-Champ, I believe, who beat him at the end. But the whole button controversy.
Yeah, what was that about?
So he has 2 buttons on his stick. He has 10 buttons on his stick. One of them is up forward, the other one is something else, I forget. The thing about that is, he's always had that stick. He's had it for 2 years now, or whatever. He's beaten Filipino champ with that stick previously.
Like it's a hitbox stick?
It's not. It has 10 buttons. It looks like a regular stick. He has a
so he just has a button.
He just has 2 buttons extra where he can do up forward and stuff like that. And that's mainly used to, if you want to macro it like that, you can focus cancel seismos, or you can do easier burn kick feints or something. I believe that's the applications of it. But people are like, rapid seismos. It's not for rapid seismos. From what I understand of the character, it's just for FAD seeing it. But I could be wrong. But he hasn't used those buttons in a while, and I played him with an 8-button stick, and he was using 8 buttons, and he was still doing all the same stuff. So I really don't know why people are complaining. The fact that people map 1-button dash on their controller.
Yeah.
And use that as a way to air dash or plink dash.
The thing is like that's in the game already.
It's the same thing to me.
Really?
Yeah, you're taking a technique that you have to do normally, and you're just simplifying it to 1 button.
Yeah, but it's like a direction, right?
Yeah. It's the same shit to me. You're taking an action that takes
Isn't
a
it
lot
an
of...
evil rule though that if it's not in the select screen for buttons or whatever, you can't do that?
No, then hitboxes would be illegal.
No, because like it's not. They already made it not legal or not illegal. Remember that
Yeah.
whole shit about
If that was the rule, then all hitboxes were illegal. And if hitboxes are legal, then you're legally allowed to do that. My interpretation of the rules. But I really
guess, I guess it makes sense.
And if he uses macros on you, then who the fuck cares? Like if you're losing in neutral to some guy who presses a button to do up forward, then you fucking suck. Like Jesus Christ, like you lost to a guy who pressed a button to do a jump. Oh my god, that makes everything different. Like holy moly. Like that's how you win neutral, by having 2 extra buttons. Holy shit, we need to all install buttons. I win neutral by doing 2 buttons, but that's a little different.
I mean, I don't know.
It's not a big deal, and I don't know why people make a big deal out of it. People weren't making a big deal out of it when he was playing in any other tournament.
Well, we
I've
started
known
to
about
win,
it.
and then people started to care. That's what happens.
No. And the thing that like Marlon Pie couldn't even do the stuff Full Schedule was doing, it's like, because he just doesn't try. Like Marlon Pie can do all that
Wait,
stuff. Like,
is Full Schedule the same guy who plays Marlon Pie's team?
yes.
And then they played at crap. What was that tournament? Like a year and a half ago, because they mirror matched each other.
CEO, I believe, or it was one of the final round. I believe the CEO. He doesn't. Full Schedule doesn't travel that much.
Okay, but yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that person. Yeah, he's definitely been around for a while.
I
He's
met him at CEO.
definitely not new at all, for
and
sure.
he's great, and he's a good person. So people, are attacking him. I just don't get it. I really don't. But then again, I'm not the salty type, I guess. Speaking of saltiness,
What?
I lost that final round really badly, and I didn't make it out of my pool, Harrison. Are you proud of me? Don't get it. I see.
You said you've never made it out of a pool, a final round, in any game.
Actually,
Wasn't Marvel? Marvel looked way harder than Street Fighter.
yes, there's a lot of killers in Marvel. Because the South, for some reason, has, like, a bunch of players that are just really, really good. And they just never get stream time or anything because they just don't travel. And there's only one tournament that's actually paid attention to by the general public in the South, and that is final round in CEO. So, I mean, that's 2 tournaments, sorry. But in Atlanta, all they got is final round, and they just come out and they're like, hey, I've been practicing this game for 9 years, so let me just do all this crazy shit. And it's just like with weird teams, and they'll just start doing
Well, like
shit.
like what happened to Flocker? Kinda, right? It's from
When?
Florida. Like way
Oh,
back
he
in
was
vanilla.
really, yeah, he was
like,
good.
Nobody knew who he was, and Noel Brown was
I
like,
did.
yeah, I knew who he was. And then they put him on the team, and then he destroyed everybody.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
there's
he
Flocker.
Flocker was an online monster too. I played him quite a bit, and yeah, he was known a little bit, and then people were just like, oh, whatever, and then he just destroyed everyone.
If you guys have any questions, you can send them to @HarrisonSBA and @Honzo Gonzo on Twitter. So,
Are we gonna talk about it?
talk about what?
I already, you just want to.
I just want to look at all the pictures.
So I took a bunch of pictures when I was drunk, cause I got drunk at final round. Okay, guys. I'm not perfect. Okay, so that llama is actually AJ Tucker's llama. I forgot his name. I think it's Tim, I want to say. I'm probably
If you
butchering
guys
his
are
name.
listening to this on the MP3, you should go and check us out, youtube.com/playwinner.
Okay, so that's his llama, AJ Tucker, who got top 8. AJ Tucker also rode Broly Legs to the stage during
did?
top 8. You guys didn't see it on stream, but he was riding Broly Legs with his llama, and everyone was like going fucking crazy. And like there might have been a moment where there's the delay, and like everyone just started going crazy. That was the moment. Like Broly Legs was wheeling them up. But yeah, that's one of the pictures. If you want to show more, you can
Like this one? I like this one right here.
Kinder Party with my hat. And yeah, Kinder Party's really cool. Love you, Kinder.
That's
Yeah.
it? That's all you gotta say about Kinder Party?
Yeah, he's cool, man. I like him. This is Neo Karsh, if you guys don't know him. Yep, best Taskmaster. And at this point, I'm almost about to black out. And I'll tell you why I'm going to black out, because it's the 2 pictures. No, well, I mean, that's Esteban, if you guys know.
This one right here.
It's always the llama. That's Esteban in that one picture. But this picture is me. I'm actually not conscious right here. I don't remember what happened after this point. Like, I remember being in the room and talking to Esteban, and then I woke up in my bed. And I guess they just started fucking with me. And I hope they didn't stick things up my ass, but I don't think they do that in Mexico, so I think I'm good. Where I was in with white people, so thank God. But, like, I don't remember getting back to my room, and I just, like, wake up, and I'm like, where are my pants? And then Richard Lee wakes up, he's like, dude, you pissed everywhere, all over the bathroom. I was like, that sounds like me. And then yeah.
And I think this is my favorite picture right here.
Go ahead.
Just because of the caption.
Just me and Ray Ray.
It's just in Ray Ray, and then at the bottom you can just see it says "fuck Ray Ray."
He just randomly came in the room and was like, selfie, yeah. I turn into like a really slutty white girl when I get drunk.
So, and then it leads to this picture right here.
Okay, this has a long explanation. Well, it's not that long, but basically me and Kinder Party were talking on Skype like a couple weeks ago.
By the way, it took me 5 minutes to realize Kinder Party was in the picture. I
Yeah.
thought you were just on the floor, just doing random stuff.
So me and the Kentucky Cats, they wanted me to Indian leg wrestle Kinder Party for a drink, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. But I didn't know any of the like techniques for Indian leg wrestling, so like I was really bad at it. But Kinder Party, I know he studied, cause like he like alligator death rolled me fucking 3 times in a row, and he won. But again, he's more beefier than me. So yeah. I
Yeah, it
lost.
looks like you had a good time at final round.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I did.
I kind of wish I
Normal
would have
Saturday.
A
And-
normal Saturday at final round.
But yeah, I was I had a good time. I always enjoy going to majors and seeing people. I love everyone.
Yeah, hopefully you get to go to some of the tournaments before Evo. Don't die. It's alright.
Tug of war was an Olympic sport in the 1900s. Thank you, Snapple, as I die. Alright,
man.
anyways. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about final round or anything, you can always ask at Harrison, SBA, and at Honzo Gonzo. Excuse me. Anyways, final round was cool. Showed off like
I guess we could talk about grand finals for our respective games. Because that's the only thing I was gone all day.
I do not care about grand finals in Marvel because it's really boring. And I think I call this effect, and you guys aren't going to get it initially, but it's the too much damage effect. In that, if too much damage the player is sitting ahead of me, grand finals is going to be really shitty. Because whenever he sits ahead of me, we always end up trying to walk out at grand finals, and it's happened at like 3 times.
So don't sit next to too much damage.
I cannot sit behind too much damage. And it's happened like 3 times. And it's always been Chris G Morganing. And no one caring. The Chris G, I will talk about the match in top 8. That was probably the... Besides full schedule beating Justin Wong, which was just a womp. I think the most interesting match was F-Champ versus Chris G. And me and some brown kid were sitting there. And some brown kid was really interested in the match. And respectively so. Because he felt that F-Champ dealt with the Morgan matchup way more effectively than everyone else. And he wasn't just trying to do random stuff. He was very concise. And he's right. If you go back and watch that set, it's a very good set of F-Champ just trying to dodge attacks, waste time, and basically kill Morgan. And not only kill Morgan wasting resources, kill Morgan without using X-Factor. Because you need X-Factor for the Doom Virgil shell, in my opinion.
I was going to say, like, you still have to worry about those two X-Factor level 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Doom X-Factor level 3 is not that good, but if he X-Factor level 3 kills a character, he has an incoming setup, and it's brain dead easy to kill someone in level 3 X-Factor Doom. You can't drop it.
Yeah.
You can sweep and then OTG. Like, that's how much time you have. And once that character's dead, you have meter, and you just need 1 level 3. If you have 2 meters, you can kill anyone in the game, pretty much, off of an incoming mix-up. I don't know, not anyone. Well, if you do optimal, I guess. But
Even off a throw?
no, not off the throw.
An X-Factor level 3?
Oh, in X-Factor level 3, you
Yeah,
can always,
that's what we're talking
if
about.
you're in X-Factor level 3, you can always kill. But after 2 characters, usually you don't have it.
Yeah, that's true.
Usually you don't have it, but it doesn't matter. If he's one-on-one with someone, Doom's very good one-on-one.
Yeah, and most of the characters that you're going to play against, like Anchor anyway, have really low life anyway, so you're probably going to be able to kill them.
Yeah, that's true. They're not going to be the highest health. No one has Tron.
No one has
as
Tron.
their anchor.
Like, the thing
That's true.
I see people run across a lot as like level 5 Frank West, like Anchor, and you can't kill Frank West in one combo because he has so much life. That's like really the only.
How much life does Frank West have?
I know he has over 1 million.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He barely survives, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can always just chip. You're level
You
5
could.
Frank.
But yeah, if you're level 5 Frank, you can do stuff to avoid chip too. If you got bar.
That's true. Frank West is broken.
I don't think he's broken.
He's broken. I'm this scan.
Oh god, bring that up again? Oh man.
But yeah, it was great to go in the final round. Always enjoyed going. Shoutouts to Larry, Shin, Blanca, and then all the volunteers at final round. I'll try and go again next year. Yep, always fun.
So for grand finals for Street Fighter, I want to hear your guys' opinion about this. It was only 2 out of 3 for winners and losers finals.
Really?
Do you think that's okay?
Not in this day and age.
Not in this day and age?
No.
Do you think it should just be 3 out of 5 all of top 8 at this point? Or should it just be... Because, like, old school is pretty much like 3 out of 5, like, winners, losers, grand finals, right?
Yeah. That's the acceptable standard, in my opinion. And the top 8, 3 out of 5, is the radical, I don't know my opinion on it yet. 'Cause I don't know if the players want that. If the players do want that and they want 3 out of 5 for top 8, then I think it's fine. Because, 3 out of 5 for top 8 will last just as long as Marvel. It's just one more match. And if they feel it's more fair, then, why not just let them play it?
I just feel like it's just kind of weird that to just have top 8 like be 3 out of 5. I feel like it's just weird. To me, it's like you, like, I'm sorry to bring this up again. You're probably gonna kill me, but at Evo when you had to play 2 out of 3, and then there's like, oh yeah, by the way, we're just gonna do 3 out of 5. Like, I feel like it's kind of like that, where it's like once you get to like a certain random point, oh hey, you have more games now for no reason. Like, at least that's my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Because there is a different play style,
Yeah.
especially in Street Fighter, in a game that you have 2 extra rounds you get.
Yeah.
It's not like Marvel, you just have 1 match.
And like, who doesn't want to see Infiltration and PL Balrog play one more game? Like,
That's true.
come on.
I think because of the time thing at
Yeah.
very large majors, I think 3 out of 5 winners, losers, finals.
I think
and
that should
grand
be fine.
finals.
I heard that's
fine.
what it's gonna be for all of Capcom Cup Pro Tour.
Okay.
So is 2 out of 3 up until grand finals, which is like, it makes the grand finals special, I guess.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, because it's just
And it produces
3 out of 5.
epic moments.
Yeah. Although I thought that 2 out of 3, that Infiltration versus PL Balrog, which is not enough. Did you watch that?
I did not. I was not
Basically, Infiltration had him dead for the most part, and PL Balrog had enough life, just barely enough life, to take 1 more fireball chip. And of course, Infiltration meted a fireball, and instead of turnaround punching it, he blocked it, and Infiltration did a preemptive sweep because he thought he was going to turn around punch, and he punished the sweep with the super, and then it just 180'd, and then PL Balrog just came back and won. It was pretty ridiculous. I just don't understand why you wouldn't want to see a 3 out of 5 set out of that.
Yeah.
Like, that was super hype.
I'll have to go watch that again.
And then grand finals was even more hype because it was 3 out of 5, I guess. I guess it just worked out like that time, because PL Balrog, with all of his momentum he had after beating Infiltration, just like, you got that adrenaline. You feel like you could beat anybody, especially after beating Infiltration. And he 3-0s Reinhardt, and then everybody's like, oh my god. Like, you see Reinhardt kind of like distraught, like, and he kind of collects himself, and then I'm pretty sure he beats him 3-0. Reinhardt beats PL Balrog 3-0.
Yeah.
So it was just like this crazy... Reinhardt just figured something out. Just started basically...
Just open
he
the
basically
door.
just started random uppercutting, and it was working. PL Balrog was getting hit by uppercut after uppercut, and you didn't see really any disrespectful uppercuts in the first set. But that was definitely one of the best Street Fighter Grand Finals.
Yeah.
For sure.
Deserved the $50K you got.
Yep.
Can't wait for the next Capcom
And the extra
Pro Tour.
$2,000 from Capcom.
Oh, really? There was a
Yeah.
pop bonus? I didn't know that.
Capcom is giving $2,000 more to all of the Capcom Pro Tour Street Fighter. Of course, they can't do it for Marvel because Disney.
I wouldn't get the money anyways. I don't know why I care. Let's be honest. I'm dropping Taskmaster. That's news, I guess.
You're finally doing it?
Yeah.
Finally dropping him.
Dropping him. I'm going to drop him, and I'm going to just play
So I
Dark
can't
Souls
complain
2.
about shield skills anymore?
You'll complain about a lot more. I'm picking up Firebrand, so...
You
already
said
have
that like a year and a half ago, and you played him for like 2 weeks, and then you dropped him again, then picked up Taskmaster.
Harrison,
What?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to get best Firebrand.
You know that's already not possible.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So you have to be better than Apology Man.
That's easy.
Not gonna happen.
That's easy.
Then you have to be better than Zach Bennett.
That's hard. Okay.
That's
that's
fucking hard. He's the best.
Is that it's? I don't know how he does the shit he does. Beneath, I can get up to Beneath. Zach, I don't fucking know.
If you guys have any questions, you could send them at Harrison SBA and at Honzo Gonzo. If you have any questions about Honzo Gonzo's picture.
I can explain all the moments.
Yeah, you did. What?
I can explain more.
Oh. There's more of them?
Probably.
Like this one right here? Oh wait, I showed all of them pretty much.
Yeah, you didn't show Esteban. It's okay though. No one knows who he is. I do.
Right here?
Yeah. He's the I can actually, if you show it, if you're from Mexico, I guess, the caption is actually from, I guess there's like a list of all the best Mexican players, and Esteban is 14th on it by by some Mexican guy. And so like Esteban's like, fuck that, and like he's like, I'm way better than that. So I just put numero 14 as the hashtag.
Oh man. Well, I guess should we jump into questions? No, does anything really happen else that happened?
I'm sure there was something.
I guess like Smash went to MLG or something.
Yeah,
which is like
Smash
cool,
is
I
going
guess,
to MLG.
whatever.
Liquid is sponsoring some Smash players, which is interesting.
If any fighting game that should get into MLG, it's Smash.
It wasn't Smash, and they fucked up, but it's different now. So hopefully they can
They can
get
do it
in
right.
and not fuck up this time.
They cannot fuck up like a 15-year-old game.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really cool to see Smash getting some love. They deserve it. They've been supporting their game pretty much solo for like 15 years now. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. Probably not 15. Probably exaggerating. Also, I've been playing Dark Souls 2 on my stream. If you guys are interested.
I still need to finish like a million games. I'm this close to streaming Settlers of Catan.
What is that game?
It's basically the greatest game ever.
I need to
It's
play
the
with you or
nerdiest
something.
game too. Well, not really. There's way more nerdy games, but
I can play with you. We could stream that.
it's free.
Okay.
I can show you after the game. It'll take like 10 minutes.
Alright.
Game's really short. But anyways, should we go to questions?
Yeah. I just want to promote that I have a Dark Souls shirt, and that means I'm cool. It's not a Dark Souls shirt, it's an EGDQ shirt, but it has Sunbro.
I think this is the greatest question we're gonna have all night. At Harrison SBA, question from the Mad Mikey. Question for the show. Honzo has never won a major for Marvel's Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3. My question is, do you think the Giants got a chance this year? Yeah, I think the Giants they're gonna do really, really well this year.
I think the Giants are really shitty, and they're going to lose.
You can get the fuck out of my house.
I know. I'm sitting in the Giants room. So,
But yeah, they have a good starting rotation. They have good everything right now. Everybody seems healthy, so I have high hopes for the team this year.
be sure to tweet at Harrison, because I can't see the tweets, by the way. So
Okay.
if you send a question just to me, just resend it to Harrison.
Drew Mage S. With Dicapri being added to a cast with Sea Viper and Oni, does this make Street Fighter anime now? And if so, does that mean you quit? I'm not gonna lie, I was really mad when I saw that character.
Were
I
you
was
actually invested in it? Like,
What?
Were you actually like?
No, but
That's my quandary with Street Fighter players. They feel like betrayed over something,
I-
but they
I-
don't really care. I know you guys don't care.
I
that
know
much.
I was going into it like I don't care what happens, and then afterwards I'm like, why do I feel mad? I shouldn't
I
feel
think
mad.
that's what everyone feels like. They're all mad, but they don't know why.
I think it's because they picked the worst character.
To do a palette swap.
Yeah, I think I just think that's why. Like I said, they could have put
Yeah, it's
they could have
something-
put Ken in there.
I don't know
The
how
same
many
character,
times.
put Ken in there, and just made him throw a red fireball, and it would have been a better choice.
I don't know how many times you must have lost LPN for you to have this deep subconscious
You know, the
mental
last time
scar.
I played him, the very last time I played him, I beat him. So he's
Okay.
gonna hold that shit.
well, LPN's the worst now. Like you lost to the second best coding in the world. Jesus Christ.
When the dust is finally settled, was the fifth character revealed that bad? It's not like you were gonna drop Cody for it. Yeah, that's true. I was never gonna drop Cody.
Why do you care?
I think it's just everything that led up to it. I felt like, in my opinion, that made it bad. They just put SF Cross second characters in, and everybody was like, "Wow, that really sucks." But there's still this fifth character, and hopefully it'll be really cool, and it'll make up for all these four characters like nobody really caring about. And then that happened. It was just like, I guess not. But in the end, people were saying it was just supposed to be a balance patch anyway, right? Like, I don't think anybody was anybody really expecting characters. I didn't even want characters, to be honest. So it's just a plus for me, whatever at this point.
That's some weird questions. I'm reading some of my questions. Some people are asking if I went to Waffle House. Yes, I did go to Waffle House, and it was delicious. And I enjoyed it. I think I went twice.
AJ Tucker 22. How long are you gonna dodge me, Honzo?
If you recognize, that's the... oh, I guess he changed it. It used to be his llama as his... That's the llama. He owns the llama. AJ Tucker, you got top 8.
Oh.
I didn't get a chance to play him because I was dodging him because I was too busy trying to fuck his llama and have no one in a room of 20 people notice. And I was quite successful in it, so you won't be dodging me very long. Get it? Anyways. But yeah, I'd play you when I see you again, man.
At Hell Pockets, host of the worst IPW podcast.
I don't even want to name it. It's so bad.
So it looks like you have another KOF character in your Street Fighter. Think Street Fighter players should give up and play KOF?
I hear she has a lot of traits from KOF games given to her.
Like what?
I don't know the actual things. Like
instant overheads and stuff.
People's moves are given to her from SNK games. I think she's inspired by a lot of them.
I think she's inspired by Cammy.
Her moveset?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not all of it.
Not all of it, but come on.
I guess.
The answer is no, Hell Pockets.
No.
Keep
trying.
Keep trying, Hell Pockets. Maybe one day. I tried. How many Stefan asks, how many buttons are you gonna add to your stick to continue to be the #1 Cody? Damn, that's a good question.
I had an idea, and I guess I'll
What?
reveal it because I really actually just wanted to do this and show up one day and just have it. So my idea, I'm gonna use this stick, even though it's like plugged in your Xbox. What the hell are you doing with your Xbox stuff? Anyways, so I wanted a stick. Here's a stick, and I wanted it literally. These were all buttons. Just all this was buttons. Just the entire
everything.
The entire thing was buttons, and it had a joystick. And I didn't want the buttons to be connected to anything.
Yeah.
So when I was in a combo, I would literally just start doing this, and then just fucking.
Dude, that is amazing. You know who your sponsor is, right? And you know they can make that happen.
That's what I'm saying. I want to do it, but I want if that's just the
start. You know how easy that would do? Easy that would be.
That's
able to
just
do?
the start.
You just
Harrison.
cut out holes.
That's just the start. So afterwards, I want to start hooking them up to things that just make noise, like maybe like
sirens and shit,
horns or like anything, like a speaking spell, just fucking anything. Just fucking doing shit, and then I'm like, because my thing is like, if you can mod a stick, why can't you just mod a stick that just fucks with your opponent?
Yeah.
Right? Because you can already do that. It's legal to fuck with your opponent technically.
Yeah.
So if you just do it to like a really dick level, I think that'd be really good. Because when I do my dead buttons and I fucking smash them, people screw up. It happens. So
somebody said that's $90 of buttons. I'm already spending like $200 on an arcade stick.
I
like,
buy
what's another
Snapples.
$90?
Okay, I can afford $90.
Are we done with that question?
Yeah. Sorry, that's my idea.
Samuel Reed asks, do you guys think there is a difference between the Hitbox arcade stick and what Full Schedule did? Oh, we
No.
already kind of went over that.
Literally no difference.
What's it like being the best Cody? NA.
God, these questions are terrible.
I know. I'm not the best Cody anymore. You guys can, like
That's
I
a
said
good
last
question.
week, you guys can send all your Cody questions to BJ Unchained. I'm
BJ
pretty sure it's
Unchained.
at BJ Unchained.
Something. BJ's.
You guys should go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/HarrisonSVA, and watch my Best Cody in America video. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
Have you
be-
seen it?
I haven't
Oh,
seen
you
it.
haven't seen it? Okay, it's pretty good.
I'll watch it.
What was the good question?
That one.
Right here. Is there any Cody that you look up to or think you're kind of a fan of?
That's a good question. Might be.
That's a really good question. To be honest, not really.
Really?
Yeah.
And Cody.
See,
That's
nobody.
surprising. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't really watch any. I don't watch many Cody videos at all, to be honest.
That's I'm kind of
I steal
same.
something like every once in a while, like when I just watch a random video or something, but I don't go out of my way to like watch Cody videos. Maybe I should.
I was the same with Taskmaster for a bit. I was just like, I don't fucking need to. I'm the best. And I started to, and I got a lot better with it.
But I would have to say BJ Unchained has a lot of tech that a lot of Codys should be using, including myself.
Oh, okay.
There's some interesting things that he has. But yeah, other than that, really no. Like, it was Momochi for a while, and then he dropped them, and I was like, alright, I don't really care anymore. Like, that was pretty much it. Yep. Not really.
It's fine, man.
Next question. Free Money asks, hey, let me be a special guest on the show. I play.
He's
Third
been
Strike.
asking for a
Yeah.
while, actually.
Yeah, he has.
I've been noticing. Do something, and I'll let you on the show. Just fucking add a major, just suck Justin's dick on stage, and I'll let you on the show. How about that?
Really? We want that person on the show?
Yeah, that'd be fun. If he's willing to do that, he's much more willing to do other things, Harrison. We can have a dare show going on. I wouldn't ask that question.
This question?
Yeah, I don't. It's up to you, man.
Let me read it.
Totally up to you. I could do one. In the meanwhile, how many furries
I
did
don't
you
know.
almost fuck at final round? Like 3.
I like how we would skip that and then ask them there, like answer that question. All right.
Well,
What food did you survive on at final round? I'm assuming it was Waffle House.
it was Waffle House and then the hotel food, and then there was a Pit Boss barbecue place next door that had very good barbecue. I enjoyed it a lot. If you're ever in Atlanta, Pit Boss, it's great. I didn't get to eat a lot of that though, because I was doing a tournament right then. But then I was inebriated in the bar and I was eating ribs, and those are okay.
I still need to get. I need to get that
Inebriated.
Instagram going of Honzo Gonzo eats fried chicken.
I didn't eat any fried chicken that weekend.
Really?
I did not eat any. I'm proud of myself, Harrison.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy. Did I eat fried? No, I didn't. I don't remember.
Sammy Nash asks, "Would you prefer another different-ish Shoto over Dicapri?" I'm assuming.
Yes.
Literally, like this. Like, okay, so
Oh, you gonna show?
okay, so basically, if you guys, I'm pretty sure they said they gave like a hint. It's like it's in the comic book, right? Well, I have the comic book right here, and it's the
all the comic.
the all of the comic, the Ultimate Edition. It has everything in it, I believe, or most of it. And so I've been looking. I looked through it for like 20 minutes, and like literally every single character I'd rather have in here besides Decapre. Like literally every single one. And what I mean by that is if you guys don't know this, Ken is married. And right here. And in the book, she's pregnant right here. All right? You can see her. Ken's hanging out with them. I'd rather have pregnant Ken's wife in the game over to Capri.
Goken Super might have a little, some mature rating on that one. If you put her in that.
Look at that. And there's like look at all these sick characters. Like right here. Put any of those in there. I don't know their names.
One of them is a fan. Is that Rose? No.
Yeah. Here, I'll show it again. But yeah, look at all the sick. Look at that. It's like Raiden. Just put a copy of Raiden in there. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they said it wasn't the comic books, and I did find it.
We did find Decapre.
So Decapre, there she is. You can see pictures of her. Kinda.
Yeah. Then what happens to her at the next panels?
Oh yeah, the next. So basically,
She's in it for like 3 panels.
she's in it for like three pages.
You already skipped.
Did I already skip it? Oh yeah, it's right here. So basically, if you guys need a counter pick for Dicapri already, it's Vega, because Vega backstabs her after 2.5 pages and kills her, and then that's the end. That's the end of the character. That's all she wrote. That's the end of the character.
One of the clones I saw in there had like a rocket launcher. How cool would that be? Just a fucking clone. Even if it was a pallet stop of Cammy and she just had a rocket launcher too, I'd be like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Just she's not even using the rocket launcher at all. Just has a rocket launcher. That'd be fucking cool.
But yeah, there you go. There you go, Capcom. Yep.
All you nerds are just so mad. Just so mad about it. I prefer another character, but Jesus, were you really that invested in this new character? Were you like, maybe my waifu / husbandu is gonna be in this 5th character? That's what I feel like. It's like anime levels of mad. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. I wouldn't have expected it from the Street Fighter community, but Jesus. Too much anime, man.
All right, back to questions.
Oh
yeah, we went to we never asked I guess we did.
What?
What do you prefer, another different ish Shoto over? Yes.
I think different Shotos are actually interesting. I think Sean's an interesting character.
I think Ken's wife could be Shoto. Right?
She would have to be.
Yeah.
I don't know what her style is. Oh, I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna see the craft. Is she gonna like fucking fireball with placenta and shit? Like,
okay, let's stop there.
umbilical cord Tatsu. There you go.
Oh my god.
Morning sickness streak and. Anyways.
At Kinder Party says, Honzo beat me in a set for the first time in ever. Is it time to give up?
Yeah, I beat him pretty bad. Yes, Kinder, if I beat you, and that was my worst playing of ever, you need to give up, man. You need to look at you.
I think this is Kinder Party's face after he lost.
Yeah, oh my god. Now he has to wear my hat. Now he has lice. Oh, jeez. Everything's going downhill for him.
Oh my god.
I should just say that after people are like, can I put on me? I'm like, yeah. I was like, don't mind the lice. Anyways.
That's terrible. Jason D asks, will Ultra be the final version of this game? Do you think there will be patched 2015 version with additional characters? I hope not.
No, there won't be. I guarantee it.
How do you know that?
It has to be the last one. It has to be the last one. They're down to palette swaps, Harrison. They already took people out of other games. Then they're palette swaps. They're not gonna go on. Next thing we're gonna have another Cammy clone. It's like Decapre or whatever the fuck. And it's like, oh, this one stands to the left, and you know they're not gonna do that. They know.
Oh man. So no, there's not gonna be an additional. There's no more character slots, so that's not gonna happen. That's how Capcom works.
Didn't we?
Like
every version, we're like, oh man,
like oh my god, look at there's like 2 more slots. Like they should make more characters because there's just not slots. Like there's no characters there. So why aren't come on? There's gonna be another edition because of that. Come on.
Yep.
Come on. What's this? Oh, and then somebody responded, just my 2 cents, Kinder Party. But yes, pack it up, play Dota. Damn, play Dota?
I'd fuck Kinder Party.
No way, dude. Play Settlers of Catan.
Oh, yeah, let's play Settlers. He wants to play, by the way. There's no.
Oh, he does? Okay.
I'd be down to play. I don't know what it is, though. But go ahead. We have more questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Steven. Yes. It's not Stefan. It's Steven. Sorry. Steven.
Did you say Stefan?
I said Stefan because I have a friend named Stefan, but I know that's not how you pronounce it when it's spelled like that.
Alright, Stefan. Your name's Stefan from now on, EMP. Don't clarify us on things.
The Hound says, please click
Don't
this.
click that.
I'm not clicking that.
Don't click it.
I
already know what it is, too. Don't click it.
Oh my god. Let's see. Steven, EMP Cookie, also asks, with what you know about Dicapri, do you think will be bad for Macho? Vega. Vega's going to be a bad Macho. It's proven in the comic book.
That's canon. It's canon. Vega's anti-Decapre. But in reality, I think he is actually going to be a good counter pick.
I can see that.
Because he's just gonna zone her out with normals. And
Yeah.
I don't. I
And
think.
what's she gonna do?
I think.
She's a charge character. How's she gonna get in?
Yeah.
She can't random spiral like Cammy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vega, in all actuality, is probably gonna be a bad matchup. And I think. I don't know. I think maybe Geef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. But she has a good target combo.
She does, but I think Geef in the next version is gonna be kind of good. I think he'd do well against her. I could be wrong, but.
Is that it? Somebody said those are some ugly ass curtains. You know what?
Yeah.
Are they? Yeah, whatever.
They're
I'm a
fine.
guy. I'm a guy. Do you think I care about
They're
curtains?
fine. Those curtains are fine. They have leaves on them.
Archie says, "What did you spend that $1 on when I lost that money match
You money match Archie?
for $1?"
Really?
Yeah, my only money match ever.
Really?
Only, yes.
Oh.
Never money matched anybody else my entire life.
You're 100%.
100%.
Damn. That's a good record.
So that was I'm 100%.
I'm not 100%.
You're not?
I can list some Japanese players to have some of my money.
For all you know, Archie, this could be that dollar right
Oh,
here.
oh my god. Flipping.
Never
Dude,
gonna
get
spend
your cash
it.
away.
Never gonna spend it.
Some of us don't have dollars. We can be flaunting around as I drink a Snapple.
As you drink sugar water.
Apples are good. At Kinder Party asks, who would be the most disappointing addition to Marvel? Dicapri. I think she would be a terrible addition to Marvel. And why do we need another palette swap? No.
Just another character from Mega Man that's not Mega Man. I think would be the most disappointing
I think
thing ever.
Roll, and not even cool Roll from TVC, like literally Marvel 2 Roll, everyone would just be mad. Because she's just terrible. She's just terrible. And like and just make it so she doesn't have combos, and her buster is like shitty.
Yeah, so basically just anybody from Mega Man that's not Mega Man.
Yeah, that would make people so mad. I would enjoy it.
That'd be hilarious, and I'd play that character.
Serve bot.
Play that with Zero, and is there any other? There's no other Mega Man character.
Tron.
Oh yeah, Tron. Play those three characters. See, there needs to be.
There should be.
There's already Trish, Dante, and Virgil.
There's the X-Men.
There's the X-Men. I don't know any
The
other
Avengers.
characters. Avengers.
Resident Evil. Guardians of the Galaxy. Stuff like that.
Put that in Capcom.
Final
Oh wait,
Fight.
it's never gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The Hound asks, at Honzo Gonzo, ever since at Harrison SBA stopped being the #1 Cody in America, does this discredit everything he says in the past and on the show? This is directed at you. I have no say in this question.
I don't want to say discredits, but, if you want to take statements in the past with a magnifying glass and be like, well, maybe, if the second best Cody was saying this, would he actually say it? And I think you can do that. I wouldn't say discredit.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just highly questioned.
Check your sources.
Yeah. AJ Tucker asks, who would you say your respected waifus are? My waifu is Amaterasu.
I don't have one.
Yeah, you do.
I have this dollar from Archie. That's what it is.
You have a waifu, you're just not going to say it.
I don't.
You totally
The most
do.
anime I am is this comic book that I got for free.
Who would you fuck in Street Fighter?
In Street Fighter? Dicapri.
You don't like them having faces? Is that your shtick? It's like, ugh. Face in the pillow. Ugh.
I mean, she's
You
already
like
got a
Butterfaces?
she's already got a mask on, right?
You like butter faces, I guess? That's okay, man.
Just leave the mask on.
Decapre. Okay. I don't know that question, Kinder Party. What is going on with this Super Arcade Kickstarter? We don't know. I don't know.
Is it started? I don't know.
I don't know. Probably. People are saying I'm a furry because I want to fuck Amaterasu. That's not true. I just like her a lot, and I would have sex with her. Doesn't mean I want to fuck her. Doesn't make me a furry.
If you have any last minute questions, you can send them to @HarrisonSBA and @Honzo Gonzo. This is the part of the show where I hope Honzo has a Honzo story.
There's many, I could tell. Let me think of one that's family appropriate. I'll tell the plane story. You don't even know about that. Okay, so I was on the plane back from final round. I had to leave a little early. And I was on my flight. And I was like, okay. So I'm just sitting in my plane, like sitting there. I was reading. I have a book, and I'm reading it. And this guy next to me, he's a very big guy. He's like 6'7", and like he's not fat, but he's just really big. And like, so he's just like
Dicapre, sorta.
No, he's not buff. He's just big.
Okay.
So he's just like sitting there and like barely fitting in the seat. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm a small guy. I can scoot over a little bit. But then he starts to fall asleep. I'm like, whatever. But he starts like to lean on me like this, like, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I can't like handle this. And I'm not gonna be like, hey, can you kindly get the fuck off me? To like this giant guy that I have to sit next to for 4.5 hours. So he's just like this, and he keeps like waking up, and then just going back. And then just waking up, and then just going back. And I was like, whatever, man. I don't mind. I'll just get a drink and, calm down. And then, like, all of a sudden, he's just like, he wakes up and then gets, like, a puke bag and just starts fucking puking right there. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, man, this flight's fun. And everyone around us was like, oh, my God. And I was just laughing. I was like, oh, Jesus. And then I forgot my book on the plane, so that was the end.
One time I've left my entire CD collection on an airplane.
Really?
Yeah, when I was like
I
10.
finished the book, though, so it was 50 cents, so it was The Firm by...
I was just about to say, and then I know why.
Why?
Why didn't you have your Kindle?
It got stolen. So, yeah, that's my Honzo story. I left my book. I finished it, though, so I wasn't really sad about it.
Alright, couple more questions. Tommy Ty, what is the worst thing about Atlanta besides traffic? I'm assuming this is at you because I didn't go to Atlanta.
I don't know. I didn't really explore Atlanta. I assume... well, when I was flying in, there was a gun battle. Gun battle? Shootout. Below the plane that I was watching. I was pretty sure I was the only one plane watching this because we were going by. There's a bunch of cops and they just start shooting at a house. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And so I think the crime, I guess. I don't know. I don't have anything bad to say about Atlanta. I like it down there.
Yeah?
Yeah. I hate that Waffle House is so far away.
Alright, so I guess I can wrap it up on a Harrison story.
Ooh.
So, I was watching... Okay, so the backstory of this, by the way, is Ultra David said on his show, when the SRK list came out, he looked at it, and James Chen says, you know what? Do you know who the best Cody in America is? He says, Harrison. And Ultra David was like, what? That must be wrong. And then that was it. They didn't elaborate on it at all. I was like, all right, thanks a lot, Ultra David. And then, so I was watching Capcom Cup, or Capcom Pro Tour, aka Final Round. And I played Spallrog Player online, and I was like, I was typing in Skype chat. All this guy does is mash jab. All this guy does, like literally, that's all he does is mash jab. And like you could see, all he did is mash jab online. And so like 2 minutes go by, and all of a sudden I hear Ultra David go, so we have a super secret source coming in, and he says the number one Cody in America says all this guy does is mash jab, and I'm just like, yes. Yes, Ultra David.
I was there for that, yes.
Yes, you were. I could not stop laughing. And over 10,000 people were watching that.
There you go, now you're famous.
Yeah, now I'm famous now.
We need to get you more followers at Harrison SBA. We're having a follower drive for Harrison, so he has more followers than Derry. Derry doesn't watch the show, so he won't know about this. So
I think Derry's watched it like one time.
Yeah, fuck him. Let's get more followers. So, but yeah.
I think we got time for one more question.
I was reading The Firm by, I just forgot his name. He does a bunch of the law dramas, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
The law books. The Firm, that's what I was reading. It was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's
that was the question by Drew and Mage, by the way.
Yeah,
always sending us questions.
I love Drew and Mage.
I think he's the best. He's our greatest fan of the show. I want
to
say
every week.
Every single week. And then the 1 week, I'll never forget. The 1 week he didn't watch the show. He's like, "I'm sorry, guys, I couldn't send you guys questions." So I'm like, don't even feel bad at all.
We don't care.
So shout out to Jared Mage.
Grisham, someone said in chat. Grisham. It's a Grisham novel. I'm quite a fan of Grisham.
I think our time is over.
Yep.
Do you have anything you want to finish? Say?
No, I already told my story. You told me I blew my load too early, Harrison.
Oh. I know, I had to bust out a Harrison story. When has that ever happened?
I never. I could tell one.
No, you could save it. Save it for next week.
Okay. A buttload of them, man.
A buttload of them. All right, well, I think that's the end of the show. You guys can follow me at HarrisonSBA on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow or not follow at Honzo Gonzo. Don't follow him? Okay, whatever. Do whatever you want to Honzo Gonzo. Make sure you guys, if you guys don't want to follow either of us, make sure you guys, more importantly, follow us at IPLAYWINNER on Twitter, where you guys can check out all fighting game news, when this goes live, when we're streaming next. By the way, IPLAYWINNER is streaming next Saturday. I believe it'll be Alpha Clash 10.
Cool.
And that is a sick event. And I believe there might be another event on Sunday that's not announced yet, but I will say when I get approval by said person that is running the tournament.
Okay, cool.
And also, you guys can go to iplaywinner.com, go to the podcast section. If you guys missed last week or any other week before that, you guys can check out every single show in YouTube or MP3 format. Just right-click MP3, click download, put it on your phone, listen to us while you're in the bathtub or driving home from work, or I don't know, what's another good place to listen to us?
Fucking.
That'd be really awkward.
When they're fucking. Why? I turn myself on,
I think I'm just
so.
going to end the show. All right, guys.
I'm not Scoops Newsman.
All right, guys. Wait, hold on.
I'm not Scoops
I got to
Newsman.
find the song.
Pick
Where
up the
is it?
phone, Ricky. You play that.
Pick up the phone, Ricky. All right, I'll play this really quick. All right, peace. See you guys.
Okay.
Ricky Henderson, pick up. Pick up the phone, Ricky. Ricky Henderson, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, Ricky. Ricky, pick up the phone. It's me. You.